Hello guys. So in today's video, we will go through uh, the creation of grid view and list view layouts using collection view and table view classes available into the Swift language. So let's say we have a demo ready. So we'll see how we can utilize the methods and how we can differentiate the list view and grid view. How we can uh, make a decision that uh, which is the better option to use and where to use. So let's quickly check the demo. So first of all, we do have a list view control here. So as you can see, for the list view, we are using the UITableView class. So simply we have declared it first. That's the first step. Secondly, we have to import the that protocols which are going to use the inbuilt methods of the TableView class. So for that, what we are importing is UITableView delegate and UITableView data source. So these are two protocols set up for the TableView class that provides us inbuilt methods which we can utilize throughout the actions. So what is the difference between delegate and data source? So delegate is some kind of a call of actions. Let's say if we see here a couple of methods available for the UITableView class. So in C, that did select row at index gives us some sort of action on clicking row items. So it's kind of a delegate method which gives us on some values on sort of a click actions. And what is the difference between delegate and data source? Is delegate is action methods, and data source is the kind of methods where we are passing some sort of a data uh, which will be affecting in the presentation. Let's say for example for the self for at index method. So what it will do is we are showing some sort of data and it will be reflected into the database directly. So uh, let's see how it works. So first step, we have declared the table view structure here. Now what we are doing is uh, we have also imported the delegate and data source. We have methods ready here, and we have also reloaded the table view here. So now we'll see how this method works. So this is number of section methods. So where we can define the number of sections which we need to keep into the table view. Secondly is the number of rows value. So what are the number of items we need to keep that we can keep it dynamic. Other than that, we can also control the height of the table view. Okay, and after that, the main method we are when we are where we are fetching the values, where we are displaying the values of the table view. So where we can pass any of the values, like we are showing the images or titles. For that, we need to set up the dynamic values so that we can pass here. And the last method is a did select method. So on clicking rows, if we need to do perform some of the actions, then we can pass it here. Apart from that, there are so many other methods available into the delegate and data source. So how we can pass it? Click on that, jump to the definition. So we can see lots of methods available. We can use it as per our requirement. So we do have methods ready, declaration is ready. So now next step will be to connect the table view with the storyboard. So quickly jump to the storyboard. As we can see, we already have taken the table view here and we have connected through the inspector. So here, if you can see, we have connected the my table and we have also connected the delegate and data source. So that will help us to call the delegate and data source methods. And simply what we have done is we have taken a simple label and how we are connecting the label with table. So we have used unique tag value. So by this tag value we will be able to access the label, so we can pass out any dynamic values uh, to the label by using the tag value. So storyboard part is also over. Now what we need to do is let's try and run this application. Okay, so as we can see here, it's showing the dynamic row values. We have created the 50 items, so it's showing 50 years. Also the height is 80. We can reduce the height as well. As we can see, it's reduced. So on like that we can use this. We can add more items, more labels, more images also, and we can set up the frames as per the requirement. We can design it as per the requirement. The only limitation table view has, we can't create a, it's only getting used for the list views. We can't create a grid structure or sort of a column structure into the list view. So that is the major difference between using the collection view and table view. Also we do have a click actions on that. So on clicking, as we can see, so this is a delegate method we can use directly if we need to give some sort of a click actions on the row values, then we can assign it to here. So that's all how we can use the table view. Now let's move to the grid view. So suppose we need to create a grid structure. So how we can do that? So we can uh, create a collection view for that. UI collection view is a class where we can use to create a list view and grid view both. Collection view provides both options because uh, it's the class where we can also manage the widths and heights also. As we can see in list view, we can also we can only manage the height of the row values, but in grid view we can manage height as well as width of that. So simply what we need to do is we have uh, declared the connection view. Similarly, we have also imported the protocols for the delegate and data source. We have reloaded the collection view, and similar kind of delegate methods available into the collection view as well, uh, which are getting used throughout the operations, like number of sections, number of items, and the self row and item where we are passing the data. Apart from that, these are the alignment values where we can set up the width and height of the project, that grid, and also we can set up the padding we need to give to the particular cell item. And let's go to the design part. So it's kind of a similar sort of a mechanism for the collection view, but it's a rich structure. So we can use it for highly customizable designing. We can use that where we need to give the padding and we need to create a advanced collage structures. As we can see in collection view, we have given a collection connection for the collection view with a delegate and data source available. So also inside that, similar like table view, we do have a cell available, and inside that we have simply taken a label. So we can create more labels like that. We can create add images, and we can also reframe here as per our requirements. We can also change the size of the boxes as per our requirements. We can manage it from storyboard as well as we can make manage it dynamically as well, whatever we need. So declaration and connection part is over. Also we have design ready, so let's try the grid view. So this is how grid view looks. We have created the two columns right now. So as per that, it's going like this. We can also make it a square box. We just need to make sure that whatever width is calculating, similarly the height will be. So this is how we can make a dynamic. So this is how we can also manage the height of that value as well. So many more possibilities available into the using UI collection view and UI table view. In later videos, we will see how we can create a custom collage and how we can create a more uh, attractive designs using the collection view classes. We can also create a custom cells. We can add some more items like images and text views and buttons, which we can drag it to the collection view cell, and we can improvise the design to the next level. So we'll see in next video. That's all for this video. Thank you guys.